Cabin's log, Ourdate 01/07/2026. Got the bed off of it. Got the bed off the S10, the parts S10, because the bed on the normal S10 has decided to completely fall apart again. So on ours, I rebuilt this, and I rebuilt the one over there. Completely rebuilt them, so no problem there. But this entire assembly here, all the way over to here, all that was completely rusted out, gone. I had no template, no nothing. I had no idea what I was doing there. Nothing to look at, because I didn't have this truck at that time. So I was like, all right, it sucks. We just got to make sure we don't put anything heavy at the back of the bed. Well, of course we did that anyway. Of course. So what it looks like is, because I had no support back here, all this stuff up here ripped loose from the fender well. So I'm going to do what Jay said, and I'm going to put this bed on there. Sunday we're going to paint it anything but red and blue. Oh, red and white, sorry. I mean, it's a gray truck. We have a gray truck or silver truck, whatever. And we're going to at least make it resemble the rest of the truck. Right? Right. I hope I'm making the right decisions. Who knows? And this tailgate was tore up, so not really bad, but enough that it's going to be better, I believe, to put the gray tailgate on here. And we'll just, that much less I have to paint. We're just going to spray paint it. We're just going to rough it up, spray paint it, call it good. These poor trucks, who knows how long they're going to last anyway. And this one, you know, is just parts. And if I get a wild hair, oh, here she comes. If I get a wild hair, I might try to get the engine running, but there's enough stuff going on under there. It's going to be expensive. Oh, it's Todd. Sounded like Don. So we'll see. Hopefully, we're just doing the sides. We're not doing the front. We're not doing the back. We're not, well, we're kind of doing, you know, this much of the back. So, yeah, and we got the that. I got that off too. So, probably going to put this on the other S10 as well. It's a pretty heavy duty bumper, but it's only got 2 bolts in it, so I might drill another set of holes. I broke 1 bolt out of those 4. I broke both of these bolts, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully I can do it without having to drill them out. Hopefully I can take vice grips and, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until they finally do something. They didn't feel like they were that tight, and when they broke loose, they just kind of like, nah, we're not working anymore. All 4 of the other bolts that hold it on, no problem. I mean, they were tight. I had to use a cheater bar. Oh yeah, I was using a cheater bar. That's probably why I didn't feel. Okay, yeah. And on this one, this is what's kind of funny. Shock. No shock. Some weird eye hook there. And down there where the shock attaches down there, the bolt is completely ripped out. So who knows what happened there. I have to get a new plate on the bottom to put a shock in there. But like I said, this is probably never going to run. I might try, but it's probably never going to run. It's got some okay body panels on it. But all the things that are wrong on mine are wrong on this one too. This one actually still has a spring. I don't know. Yeah. We've got a leaky radiator on our truck. This radiator is completely different. This is a 2.8 V6, that's a 2.5 4-cylinder, so nothing lines up on that. Well, I might yank these off because, man, that is so loose. That is so loose. But so's ours. So, but this is, the other one, that's what they do. So, if I want that to spring back, I'm going to have to get in there, rig up the spring. Because the springs in the handle itself broke. And I don't feel like going through that. I would have done that. Years ago, I would have done that. I would have spent the time and done that. But, nope. These front pieces, I think, are okay. Old. Beat up. But not bad. The hood, nope. Thought we'd swap out the hood, but this thing, all of the supporting rib structure in there is completely loose from the hood, so it just flipper-floppers around. So there's the windows, or the mirrors. The mirrors are the same, except these are chrome and mine are black. Big whoop. But the dash is completely different. That's kind of a bummer. And it's purple. And I am not going through all that work to swap the entire dash. I started out today, we went down to Kenny's. I took my chainsaw and a bunch of crap with me. And my log splitter. Went down to Kenny's and we cut up several of the logs that he have laying around there. And they're not any drier than the ones I have here, so. But they're drying. They're drying right now. They're anywhere near close to being even a little bit seasoned. So I gotta put all these tools away. Still gotta go pick up my little trailer. I gotta do that. In fact, I'm gonna do that as soon as I hang up on you guys. Which is right now. Bumbling Fool signing off.